Hello fans of Marvel Heroes and friends of my channel, welcome to another video. My name is Wilfred and I'm playing Magic today. I've been wondering what to do because I wanted to join looking for a group if there's a raid going on to show you some kind of like access rate and so on, but there wasn't any, a bit quiet. Most people just ask for some CMM or Cosmic Midtown or Cosmic High Town. So it's something that I've been doing for thousands of times. I really don't want to do that anymore. Now, by the way, Happy New Year to you all. Happy 2017. May you all have a lot of good loots, in this game and in whichever game you play, really. But hopefully in this game. And you may have been realizing that in my channel, I've been doing a lot of Happy New Year for games, other games I've been playing. So it is only right to do one for Marvel Heroes, because face it, a lot of you subscribing to my channel is because of the Marvel Heroes game, and thank you very much for the support for all these years. So in this video, I'm going to do a little bit more positive. It's a new year. You guys know what I feel about the game through many other videos. So I'm going to stay very positive on things that I love or loved about the game, because I've been playing this game for since 2013 March, closed beta, spent about 1,500 hours before using Steam client. So Steam client has about 2,000 hours, so add up together 3,500 hours. They're about possibly one of the highest hours I play in a video game, in any video game. I think the other one that beat it is World of Warcraft. Of course, I've been playing even more on that one. But I mean, 3,500 hours is not short. It's a big chunk of my time going there, and there are many good memories. So I'm going to say 10 things I loved about this game, because things changes and so on. And I'm going to play a little bit of game as well, just casually while I'm talking through. Otherwise you just hear me talk and it's not really fun. I'm going to play through a game, doing one shot terminal and so on. So I'm just going to leisurely playing a game. And why am I doing this one? Because I think since I have the oh wow, what is this? That is what in the world is this? Special issue emergency communicator. Is it like a good thing or not? Maybe it's a good thing. Loot does job everywhere. Really, this is fantastic. Let me just take a look at what this one is. Sometimes this game is still very much like wow, this is like legendary. Thank you, Garzivian. I think it's not a bad one. +1 fighting durability. Quick, look at my archetype. Quick reference guide. What heroes can benefit from +1 fighting, +1 durability? I think you guys probably know better than me, because I've got a guide, a paper one, and people be quoting in forum. I'm very humbled. It was meant to be a fun kind of thing, but some of you actually find it useful. I'm very happy about it. So I'm just going to play this game a little bit and talk about what I like about this game, really. What I loved about this game. So number one is, of course, I like the story, because as a Marvel story, it's really fun to there aren't many like Marvel kind of story based game that is really fun and good to play, and this is actually one of them. So I when even 3 years ago when I logged in. Every time I log in during the closed beta, it doesn't go up all the time. So during the closed beta, I was waiting for the server to come up, and when it come up, I was very happy to be a hero. So that is one of the reasons why I'm to just log in the game and just say, oh my god, I need to go into this a subway or whatever it is to do something as a hero, and I go to that. The last time the story number one is very confusing. I don't know why there's so many mobs spawning from this location. Usually it's not the case. So yeah, I do find it going to the story one. Last time was very confusing. Now it's very much they done it such a way that it's a lot easier, a lot more linear. You don't have to worry about where things are. They lead you to the right story mode and so on. So I think that is a very good improvement. But I think back then I kind of like the feeling of the uncertainty, where are the mobs, where are the things that we need to do, the scientists and so on. It's you really feel like you're playing a Marvel hero game. So story to me is the first thing I love, and I think I still love it. I'm looking forward to them revamping some of this story, making it more fun. Why am I walking? Okay, funny thing is that because I've been playing in the test center for a lot of time, I actually if I don't need to teleport, I'll just run. It's just one of those things that I've become so used to just walking instead of teleporting. But in fact, because I'm right now I'm not at the test center, there's really no reason for me to walk. But it's just one of those things that I'm so used to it. So in a sense, I am very conditioned to the new. I'm so ready for the new update when you just walk and instead of teleporting. No, I'm kidding, man. I think it's just one of those things that I'm so used to, because I play the test center a lot more than the live center these days. So that was the number one thing I love about this game. Number two, I love the pace and the speed of this game. I think suffice to say, if you play other ARPG, you probably find that they are not as fast as the current state of the Marvel heroes. Now, again, I'm not here to complain whatnot. I'm just saying that what I love about this game right now is the fact that I could the pace is so much different from other games that I've been to. I don't think there's any other ARPG that's faster than the current state of Marvel heroes. I don't think so. So that's my another reason why I really love this game. There's a pace, the speed is just no other game that out there that does it. All right, so that's the second reason I like about this game. The third reason I like about this game is always be about the new heroes. I can forgive about many things in Marvel heroes. Yes, the lack of content, or sometimes just things go a little bit weird. I don't know whether you guys remember or not. Last time, Man-Ape was very, very hard to complete. Doomsaw was a bit frustrated as well. I remember when we were trying to tell them that our Dora just keep dying, and they were like, it is impossible, whatnot. So in the end, a lot of people. I know it's a bit of history here, but I thought it's good to just talk a little bit about history here in this video. 2017, looking back at the Marvel hero journey. Some of you may be new to the game, never seen that before. So now, last time we always fail here, even when we are in a group, bring our best kind of like a geared hero and so on, and it just keep losing. And we were wondering, why is this so? Why are we losing? Our Doras keep dying, and we keep losing our whole thing. And oh, by the way, this is dangerous. So in the end, a lot of people, at first, of course, the first reaction was rather sarcastic and say that, well, because you suck, because you don't know how to play a game. So in the end, they realized that it is because the faster you kill, the more explosion those robots, those spiders are actually robots. Those explosions actually kill the Dora more than anything at all. So the faster you kill, your Dora will die faster, and it make you fail the mission. It's not like you're really not good at what you're doing. You're just too good at what you're doing. So that was back then. Why am I saying this? Anyhow, despite all these things, we always look past what happened to Marvel heroes because there are always new heroes to play. Always looking forward to new heroes. There's a lot of depth to the hero as well. So it's one of those things that I personally enjoy a lot about the Marvel hero itself. So now I stop a little bit because I'm a little bit conscious about not saving enough scientists. Yeah, I haven't been playing this for a while, so yeah, forgive me. And also it was back in the time. Now, why am I taking out everybody? So back in the time when the terminal quest actually would count all these as a henchman. So this henchman here is lower to 500. I think last time was higher. So whatever we do in one shot terminal actually count towards the henchman. So it's just one of those habits that we do. We keep doing, or at least I keep doing. Okay, 4 scientists here. Okay, so now that was where was I? That was the second thing I like. Second, new place. Third one is new heroes. So the fourth thing I like about the Marvel hero, the game, is a very unique hero design. I think over time over time it become a little bit different. I would say over time it's too much about the gameplay. Like they have to be like things that how should I say in a more eloquent way is back then things are very simple. You only have that handful of heroes, and they keep the heroes very unique. It's not like you come out one hero and say, oh, that look like one of the heroes that I play. What's so special about the hero? There wasn't like that. So like when say Nightcrawler first came out, we were like, wow, you can teleport, you can flash and grab everyone around. It was fun. Now of course that backfired as well, because some people like to grief, like they pull the boss to some other weird places, then all the melee heroes are complaining, not happy about it, and they change it. They nerf the whole Nightcrawler kind of mechanism. But I thought that was a really good kind of design. Like when you play a hero, you feel like you are the hero. Like another example is Jean. Jean is the one that I love her since the closed beta, because she's like a phoenix. I can never imagine playing her as I know some of you are big Mantle fan because you want to see the costume, or you want to see Jean as it is and whatnot. So, but why are they like spawning from the outside of the domain here? Yeah, but I know for me, Jean has always been a phoenix. She is the strongest as a phoenix. That's how I always see her, and I always enjoy the Marvel hero, the game, because when I play a hero, I feel like I'm the heroes, and some of these designs are very, very unique and very like just make me feel that I'm playing a hero and so on. But I think over time, we tend to say that, oh yeah, that new hero came out, plays just like another hero that we had. Some said that probably like Winter Soldier play a little bit like Black Widow. I can't remember. There are quite a number of heroes that get criticized and so on. And I think over time, Gazillion want to put a lot of uniqueness in the hero, but somehow things become more like homogeneous. Like, give you an example, like the new update going to change how we dash and how to move. I think that kind of destroy a little bit on how a hero is being unique. Teleport heroes are meant to be teleport hero. They are meant to be just jumping around like like a teleport hero, I think. But that again, that is just my opinion. I mean, just my opinion. So that is something that I really like, the old school uniqueness of a hero. That is something that I really enjoy. So that is the point number 4. And the pace I'm going, probably take an hour before I reach the end. No, I hope not. Or I hope not. I hope that when I face Manape, I'll be done with this video. Number 5, I like this game because of it's being casual. I can come in, play a bit. I don't need to spend too much time on one single. How should I say? I don't need to spend too much time on one single hero. Like some of the other hero may take, like some of the other games may take maybe like 60 hours, 80 hours to get a character, even more, to be at the end game state. I mean, for me, if you watch my video, you know that my gear is not top notch. Some of you may criticize that I'm not doing a BIS on my heroes, but different people have different passion and time commitment. I don't really have a lot of time commitment to this game. Although it seems that I spend a lot of time, but a lot of time I'm doing theory crafting. That's yet another point I like cover. But yeah, I mean, I'm a lazy guy in real life and in the gaming life. If I can get away without putting too much effort, I would. And Marvel Heroes in a game is that because it's not really that I got the Sincerely Yours achievement. Okay, quick. What key is for achievement? V. I got it right. What was the recent one? Recent addition. Okay, what is this one? Sincerely Yours is I don't know. What is Sincerely Yours? I have no idea. How do you see anything these days here? Sincerely Yours. Nope. I don't know. You guys tell me what is Sincerely Yours. Okay, so yeah, I mean, I'm a casual guy, so I like the fact that as of now, I could just swap some gear here and there, and then I don't need to spend too much time on gearing. I can do reasonably well. I can do all contents. If my hero is kind of like hybrid hero, I can use a power cosmic, which is free in some sense, because I really don't like the fact that I need to farm all this OD mark just to get a grade 80 legendary. If I can get away without a grade 80 legendary, I could, and no one will kick me. Power cosmic, people still accept it as like grade. It's between 70 or 80 kind of legendary. Those who know the stuff, they sort of know. So in a sense, yeah, I mean, I kind of like this aspect of Marvel Heroes. I don't need to spend too many hours just to play the game, to make myself pretty awesome in a sense. So that's one way. I also don't. I mean, it's not very taxing at all, but yeah, it's a lot of quite kind of fun. Playing as a hero, different type of hero kind of thing. And this is magic, by the way. This is my magic. It's done here. So that is point number 5. Point number 6. All right. So this is something that probably some of you will say, "What? This guy is crazy. This guy is insane. Why would you like that?" To be very honest, I like X Defense a lot. I spend a lot of time playing X Defense. Why do I like X Defense? It is a group play. I like group plays. I don't really like solo play, seriously. I mean, I like playing as a group. And X Defense is a very good group game whereby, unlike say Cosmic Hightown or Cosmic Midtown, those scenarios, yes, it is challenging, but the challenge is constant. There's no escalation of excitement. Unlike say the X Defense, whereby each wave getting a little bit more exciting, there's a certain strategy in place as well that you need to pay attention to. So that's something that I really, really enjoy about the just about X Defense. That I think for some of you who may not have heard about that, let me just. For those of you who may not play about it, it's a wonderful gameplay back then. But now, of course, I think it has been like really dated and so on. And let me just like do a Diablo on him. Okay, just purely mashing button. Try not to die on camera. That's it. So now why do I like the? Wow, what are these people? Why do I like this? Why do I like the X Defense? Is that like I said, there's excitement to it. I mean, of course, there are people who are just like not experienced to it, and people getting kind of frustrated with one another and so on. That's normal, because any challenging gameplay in a group environment, people get mad if someone is not doing the right thing. But I think by and large, when people do get it, and there's a lot of things they learn as well. Like I don't know whether you play games like the multiplayers, first-person shoot multiplayer, like the I don't know whether it's a good example or not, Mass Effect multiplayer. When you do a first-person shoot in a scenario environment, everybody will do whatever they do, and then they will, at the end of the wave, they will come back in the same place to sort of like somewhere in the middle of the map, so as to branch out and do something else. So X Defense is something like that. It's like like whenever after one wave is completed, everybody get back to the same place, because they know the shortest path to the next event is going to be from that place. And at first, no one know this kind of strategy, because if you're playing ARPG, this doesn't come as a very why are these people still there? When you are playing ARPG, it's not something that is very obvious to you. But if you are playing, why they're constantly coming and they give me worlds? This is weird stuff, man. I didn't know that. It's so weird. So when you play ARPG, you don't really like, it doesn't come natural to you. There's some kind of formulating of strategy. But as you are playing with other people, and you realize that, wow, these are strategy, and people start to copy really fast. Like some heroes who do what, like whenever there's a split wave, who should go where. People are very smart. I like this kind of challenging environment when strategy forms, and when you group with other people, you learn the strategy. Now, ask you something. What have you learned in Midtown Manhattan or Cosmic Hightown? Nothing, right? Because the challenge is always the same. There's no escalation on that. Wow, you know what? I could actually do a bot here, and earn infinite XP while doing this. Wow, I've just discovered a way to get my infinity system while while AFK. Just a program that I click on these 2 locations, 1 and 2. That's it. There you go. Or 3 locations. Right? That's so weird, man. I don't know what happens to this game sometimes. It's crazy. So that is the all that I would like to talk about X Defense. Now, number 7 is group play. I play this game because I enjoy group play a lot. Let me just stay. My wife is beside me laughing because she's watching the World of Warcraft video, the one that I made on the Halls of Valor. It was a really hilarious fight. Again, back to group plays, right? Okay, let me just see what kind of like loot I have. Okay, handwritten note. Odima, it's good. Keep this one, it's good. Cow level, whatnot. Nope. What is this? Nope. Okay, this one save it for later, although I probably think that it would not be. Okay, this one another one. So this is good stuff. So now yeah, my wife is watching the World of Warcraft video on one of the group plays that I was just talking about, because in that dungeon, right? So everybody in World of Warcraft, I think in the future, Marvel Hero, I hope, when you have a group play kind of setting, a lot of things you just don't know who's grouping with you, because anybody who changes, it makes the game different, right? When the game is challenging and when the group is different. So we are a couple. We are playing World of Warcraft, and there was a couple as well. One, I think the girl is called Wendy, and she played as a healer. I think she was a monk, or well, she's a Tauren. Then after that, her husband is playing as the hunter, and they're both very new. So I mean, we know because you look at the meter, you know that some are more experienced, some are just not. So it was really funny because there's a lot of mishap that happened, a lot of scenario that wouldn't have happened if everybody was kind of pro. And it's just one of those things that, by the way, I went into the wrong dungeon. Just one of those things that happen in a group play environment, and that make the game fun, the social aspect. So in the end, while I think a lot of people may just give up because, you know, if you're a group with some people who are not as strong, you know, people tend to just they just want to insult you in a game, which I kind of hate. Some people would try to make you feel terrible, you know, make you feel that why are you playing this game, wasting people's time, which I also very hate, because you know, in an MMO environment, I mean, if you don't like to play with someone who's inexperienced, then you just quietly leave the game, right? You don't need to say anything to insult people. But people do that. But in this very scenario, I think the wife was very apologetic about not able to heal up or whatnot. But I think in the end, we forged friendship. In the end, we end up exchanging friend request, and we say that, well, we should play together someday. You know, there's no problem. We are all learning the game. So, you know, I enjoy group play because you could forge friendship. You could make friends. When things become too solo, when people don't need each other, there is a time when you don't feel attached to the game, because you don't feel like going back, because you know, who am I playing with anyway? Myself again, kind of thing. So yeah, I mean, the group play kind of thing is very important, and that's why sometimes I get a little bit disappointed when the game doesn't support the kind of just doesn't support the kind of group play environment, right? So that's another thing that I kind of like the Marvel heroes, and that's why back to the whole X Defense thing. I think that is probably the only one that has all these nice group play to it, and it's rather casual. Unlike raiding, I think, you know, raiding is also a group play, but in the end, you think about raiding, people do get a little bit you know, very sometimes they say the weird things, and people can be very mean as well in a group environment, in a raiding environment in Marvel Hero. So yeah, I mean, that is one thing. So that is it. Let me see what I have here. This loot game, everything is... I got a double thing because of the currently is, I think, Cosmic event. So I hope you guys have a lot of loot and XP. Everything is doubled. anything is doubled here, so it's good stuff. So a lot of runes and whatever it is. I still need to Mandarin and Modok. All right, so that is one. That would be number the group play is number 7. So just 3 more to go, guys. Bear with me. Modok. Which one should I do first? Modok has a lot of mobs here. You may realize that I go a little bit slow because I would like to also talk about a game as well. So not just playing a game. And anyway, I need the whole like henchman thingy. So normally I play a lot faster, just blaze through all these things. And by the way, I don't know whether you guys notice or not, I'm playing a pure melee magic, because I think in some way, I don't know how many, when the new update comes, I do not know whether I'll enjoy magic as a summoner. Although I do play her as a summoner, but I do find that her melee is really, really strong and stuff like that. It's just one of those things. Okay, let me see. There's a power tube as well, so things can get a little bit dicey. Let me just dispatch one at a time. Okay, and also the invulnerability core will disappear. Well, the thing about the dupe is that probably there's nothing about this dupe. I'm just wasting my time with him. Prove me wrong, Garcilian. Yeah, just 1 world stone for doing a dupe, right? How great it is. Alright, so let's back to the group play. Number 8 is something very personal to my heart, is to be able to do theory crafting. Now, I think a lot of you come to my channel because I have put a lot of effort into building guides and so on. Now, initially I wasn't that into theory crafting, but I do have because this game is so rich in terms of the what it can do with the number, but not only that, it's because this game make it rather easy for me to observe what happened to the numbers. So what I could do is I can take off all the gear, measure all the baseline, and I could start to add gear to it and verify the number against the dummy target. And after that, add a crit in it and see that the range actually matches with my formula. Initially, I didn't get it right. So initially, I always get the number, I don't get it. So, but then once you get it right, you get it right. You get it right. You just get it right. So that is something that I really, really like about this whole kind of like theory crafting. I can see that the number that I hit is exactly the range that I wanted. So that gives me a confidence that I kind of know what I'm doing. But it's just for my own kind of thing. I for the longest history of time, I wasn't really sharing. Because I didn't do YouTube, but then I realized that because I try to post it in the forum and people do find it quite useful, and I try, why not just do a YouTube video? There are people doing YouTube video, and I think, well, I'm not really a YouTuber. I don't know whether you guys agree or not, but YouTube is actually a very new experience to me. I don't know what streaming does. I do watch some other people's video on the game and so on, but it's really about sharing my findings. So that was the whole motivation of me just doing all this theory crafting. So it is something that I enjoy tremendously on this kind of theory crafting point of view. And this game make great theory crafting opportunity, and it kind of matters well. Wait, hang on a sec. Okay, let me do done, great. So I've still got some henchmen to do, and I probably want to get some what is the other one that I need to do at the. Okay, I've got 250 soon, so I think let me just go ahead and jump to the dungeon. So my wife is laughing still because she's watching that World of Warcraft video right next to me. Funny, huh? Right, so let me see. Okay, man, let's do an ultimate just because it's funny. Well, yeah, it is funny, isn't it? Yeah. I'm the Diablo. I wreak havoc to everybody that move. This is cool stuff, man. And why am I taking so much damage? Magic. All right, so that was point number 8. And as I'm casually playing this, I'm my wife is really laughing so hard. I mean, you guys have to go to check out the other video on the class hall. No, what's it called? The Valor, the Hall of Valor video on World of Warcraft is apparently rather funny because you were like, why in the world we? Yeah. So anyhow, next one, number 9. I think that Gazillion is one of the best developer out there who listens. Now, despite some of their mishap and things that they've done that you and I may not agree in the old day or in recent day, but you've got to agree with me that they are very good at listening to people, right? They are not. I think in some way they are under pressure from elsewhere, or maybe they are under some constraint, which I can totally imagine, because this is a very brutal business. I don't know whether you guys know about how much you know about gaming industry. Not that I know too much about it, but okay, let me just do something here because I have got to get the henchman, if you don't mind. So this business is very, very brutal, especially in a free-to-play model. If you think about it, in a free-to-play model, I wipe off the whole screen, man. Yay, Magic rules. If you think about this whole free-to-play model, right, people are very fickle-minded. It is very hard to get people to continue to support the game. You have to be very good at what you're doing still. I mean, people may leave the game. It's very hard to create a cult somehow. It is a brutal business. I have to give it to them that they have stayed in the business for at least, 3 years. It's not short, right? In a free-to-play, there are games that are like winding down as well as we speak. There are games that sunset as well. So in a way, I think what they've done to the game is phenomenal. The way that they engage people. Some of the decisions, like I said, some of the decisions may be a bit odd. They are. I think in some sense they are also learning what works and what doesn't. With new team, people will think about new idea, try whether it works or not. Maybe something works, something doesn't. It depends on who's in the forum as well. Some may be pushing things a little bit too hard, I think. Not going to say who, but sometimes I feel that he bubbled up. I can't do my magic stuff. Well, okay, come on, man, face me. And that's it. Yeah. So I've got my share quest done as well. So that is one done. Let me see a loot here. Everything is about loot. Okay, so wow, I've got so many worldstone. I better have worldstone. I wasted 1,000 worldstone just to get a head, Sentinel head, when they actually give it out for free. How would I know, right? Really, I didn't know. I didn't know when it first launched. I think they should have. They shouldn't. Yeah, I don't think it was a good thing for them to do, honestly, because when they first launched the event, for those who doesn't have a Sentinel head, naturally will exchange 1,000 worldstone for that Sentinel head so as to get the one of the gift. I can't remember what is it anymore. But then after that, some days down the road, they give out for free. Then they shouldn't even cost us anything to buy that. I feel a little bit cheated in some sense. But anyhow, any good loot? Not this one, not this one, not this one. So this is rather crap as well. So yeah, that's all. I just want to do some share quests here. And last but not the least, number 10, what I love about Marvel Hero is the community. It's about you guys as well. I think I've been to many, there's a buzzing sound somewhere. I've been to many online games, and I would say that this community of Marvel Heroes is one of the best I've seen. People are by and large very civilized to each other. Sometimes words can hurt a lot. And sometimes it takes a lot of courage to post in the forum because, if you go to battle.net, post a topic, there will be people insulting you like crazy. Just ask a simple question, right? People will just insult you and give you an answer. But in Marvel Heroes, people are genuinely want to help you. People genuinely want to voice opinion, genuinely want to love the game. So while Marvel Hero may not have the commercial success that a lot of us would envisage, we always want to follow a game that do really well. But I think the side effect of that unfortunate event is this become a very niche market. Those people who play this game are really fan of this game. They like the whole theme of Marvel theme. They just love the game, or they feel a positive feeling to it, or some feeling to it. So it is one of the best community I've seen in any gaming world. I mean, I don't think I can find another gaming community that is as good as Marvel Heroes in my entire gaming life. Really, entire gaming life. The level of helpfulness and stuff like that. Probably like maybe another game, like racing game, like Formula One and so on. People are there are very, very helpful as well. But because it's a very unique kind of like skill game. But from an ARPG online game perspective, yeah, I think you guys are one of the best. So with that said, that's all. I don't want to overstretch this video. I hope you enjoyed your 2017 celebration. I hope you have got a lot of good loot. And while we are very critical about game, like I've always been talking about things I like, I don't like about this game, I still love you all a lot, and I'll continue making videos once the update comes, because as you can see, I really run out of stuff to do. So I'm waiting for the big update. For better and for worse, we'll get through this. See you next time. Goodbye.